At the entrance, there were these little square limestone things. Are those gardens, water features?
Excuse me, you talk about on the west side?
Yeah.
It is just seat walls for people to sit on, and it is yet to be landscaped. It kind of looks, to me this morning, it looked like kind of South Carolina, like some tall grass, but no, it's that's all got to be done. And topsoil put in, and it's going to look really neat on that side. It's going to look really nice.
Russ, as much as you've done, there's still so much to do. Where would you put your stress level right now as the guy overseeing this about getting it done?
Yeah, I stress about things anyway, so it's we got so many people doing their job, and that's all we're asking. And the contractors are committed. Our university folks are committed. Our staff, we're all ready. We've all talked about when Russ says, here, we need to go do this. And the contractor and the project's going to leave the place clean, so it's not like we're going to have to do a cleanup. It's just we're going to have to do these little things to make it to make the house the home, and that's kind of our goal.
What's the biggest thing fans are going to notice when they come to your subject with it?
I think just spacious, wide open concourses, especially on the north side. And just a different personality to the facility, especially when you walk into the bowl. We want people to come on the concourses and go, wow, gosh, this looks fresh. It's it's just different. And as you walked around the concourse today, you saw that's just a binder coat of asphalt. Well, when that all gets down, we get all the lifts out of there and clean that up, and that's all going to happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's going to be one of the last things that happens, other than all the little stuff that's got to happen in the concession restrooms to get everything finished.
What do you think is the best seat in the house?
Ooh. Besides my seat way up on the top of the photo deck, I love the loge. I think, but Commonwealth Stadium has always been one of those places. There's no bad seats. I mean, if we're full, there's no bad seats, and we have clean lines. There's no obstructions or anything. But that's one of my favorite.
Russ, I think you said this at the beginning, but is your plan that everything, all the amenities, everything would be ready that first week, or are there things you think maybe we'll take into the second and third week?
No, the second and third week better just be a little tweaking. Hey, we didn't do this the way we wanted to, and we need to improve on this or whatever, which we do every game. It should be back of the house. It should be, if you go down that stairwell that some of you had to walk up today, sorry about that. The stairwell may not be painted, because that's not a high priority. As long as we got all the proper things in place from a life safety standpoint. But as far as amenities, suites, everything, we're going to be ready.
I assume there's a
second game on the road lends itself to y'all being able to second game on the road.
Second game's on the road.
Except y'all being able to do some cleanup.
Yeah, I don't think it's as much cleanup as it might be. Just some things that that people aren't seeing that need to be done, and whether it's some underside panels that are on the outside of the stadium. I don't know what those things are going to be, but it'll be I'm sure it'll be a very active site in that weekend between the 2 home games.
I assume the contractors are also financially motivated to hit the deadline.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, there are overages, I guess, for delays.
It's in the public system. It's hard to do have those kind of penalties and things. They're motivated to get done. The sooner they get done, get out of here, the better they do, and they understand it. But they're on a schedule. The construction management company, they're responsible for holding everybody to the schedule, and we've got that commitment. We've got it from, like I say, from the physical plant, from UK Communications, all across campus. I mean, we couldn't do it, and then. Oh, by the way, we got all the operations that Kevin Saul and all his group with event management to get people here and do the things that and it's all new for them. I don't know how many more people we had to hire this year. Probably 40 or 50 more people just to operate the stadium.
But to be clear, there are not financial penalties for them if they miss the deadline.
I don't know. I don't know the contractual part of that. Sorry.
Rob, you had a question a moment ago. Has the weather? For how much has the weather hurt you? Is this whole thing has gone along with what happened in March and all the rain? And
the snow hurt just from a standpoint of, and it was the thing that I was always fearful. I wasn't worried about the moisture from the snow or the little bit of snow. It was that people couldn't get to work, and there was a couple of days where we had to shut the site down, and that's just the way it went. All of the constant rain has been You know, that deck that we walked on today, that should have been, we should have had the pavers, and that should have been done. That should have been done a month ago. Well, we didn't get 2 days in a row of dry. They just needed it dry 2 days. Now, in the next 4, 5, 6 days, those decks are all going to should be finished because the weather's going to give some break. So it was a nuisance more than anything. Slowed some things, but it kept people working.